Hello. Hi. So, what are the themes? Okay.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And
open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Select your agent.
Good evening, all the game lovers. Here we are back into another match of Valorant, and this is through the 2 Parade Fiesta 2.0, conducted by Dracon and sponsored by Matno Clothing. So this has been a huge event that has been conducted over a month of September. We had all the cultural events and the gaming events with workshops and live sessions, and as the gaming part, we are into the Valorant match. And as you might be wondering who will be the sponsors of this match, so Matno Clothing is sponsoring this event, and they have a huge variety of collections of Kashmiri cultural codes. So if you want to check it out, you can go to their Instagram handle. So we know that we are into the second match, and it's between VibeCheckers and the Kuro. For us to know, VibeCheckers are having the attacking side and the Kuro is taking the defending side. And after the buy phase, we are opened into the match. We can see now it's a calm and cool situation right here. As we can see straight in the screen that none of the teams are taking that aggression side, rather staying on the top, but still taking the chances that they're getting, not leaving any hope for the other teams to get into the action. And the first kill comes by Mohammad Iqbal, had taken down one of the players from the attackers, so VibeCheckers are down with one. Now we can see attackers are going for a rotation in the map. They have taken their advantage over that, and now we can see the defenders are one down, making it an equal scenario. But let's see what's going to happen in the next few moments of the match. Now we can see Hypex shooting with a spike. Here's the guy's spike carrier moving into the B side. We can see Killjoy's inside.
Spike down B.
He missed Reina, and now we can see the same side. The players are taking the action, so moving swiftly into the B side. And now we can see in this round has been bashed by the defenders. And taking into the name, into the buy phase of the second round, defenders have taken already 1 point, leaving attackers into that safe place where they have to take in an action to come back into the game in the first few rounds.
Turret out.
They are taking a mid push, I think. Yes, they are. They're going midway. It hasn't compromised. And now we're getting kills from both the sides and getting enemy Reina, and there comes some other actions as well. They're not leaving this time ahead for anyone, but still Mohammad Iqbal being the receiver of the team, and Seethan taking another one from the attackers, leaving them 2 on the hand. We can see it's a 4v2 scenario where the defenders are absolutely taking a hand against the attackers, and now we can see that this is taking down. Killjoy is down. from the attackers, and now they are left with one, and that too getting into the name of the defenders, taking the second round to their side, sweeping it away from the attackers into the prices of the third round. It is a head-on advantage for the defenders, and it is time for the attackers to come back to the game, to just remain the hush and push off this game into their side.
Anish, don't buy.
Attackers, as we can see, are taking a B rush.
Close to buy no.
Finishes rushing to the B side. You can see Usman Matwine and Mohammad Iqbal, the star player of the defending side, and there's a crossfire going on there, and let's see how they're going to defend this side and the positions coming up. But attackers, there must be some kind of a miscommunication. This gap coming up, one down for the attackers, and they're still going for it. Defenders are not leaving behind any chance and looking forward. We are getting multiple kills coming up from that side. Just remaining Jet is the only player remaining in the attackers side. Again, the round goes to the defenders, taking a lead of 3 points against the attackers by face of the fourth round.
Time out.
By far, we have seen a reign of the defenders over the attackers. Now the question is, can the attackers take back the name and get a point to their side, make it as an even game? I wish this comes true. We can see a similar approach. Phoenix and Chess taking the first steps. Salon in the mid. Guys solo and pushing towards A, and they will be coming up, and defenders are down with one, but attackers are not leaving behind this time. They are pushing their hand up, but what to say, they are left with two players in their side.
Feeling sight. One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Phoenix low on health.
Come on, let's go!
.30 seconds left.
It is 2v1 situation right in front of our eyes, and that goes to the name of the defenders, and defenders are taking it into the name, into the 4 points, into their side, taking a very big lead against the attackers. The very face of the fifth round. Here we have to see some actions coming up from the attackers, and we are all eagerly waiting for that. But the defenders, they are throwing out everything that's in their hand and putting their name stamped into this match. Attackers are taking a rush towards the A. We can see Viper and Reina holding positions in A. And there comes the first kill. Hype with Subham has just got one from the defending side. So this is the first time that we are seeing attackers taking a lead over the defenders in one. And let us go for the turning of the table, but also defenders, to their point, they are taking it back. Satan has just taken over one player from the attackers, taking the lead of that. And Dr. Rule taken Saturn, and has sustained is up to the attackers, and now we can see it's been compromised. Spike has been planted. A 2v3 situation, and they are not getting into this. They are taking the. All the three players are retained in the Killjoy ultimate, and that's a just wipe down from the attacking side. And we can see Iqbal is diffusing, and he is successful in his attempt, and the defenders taking this match towards their name of them, and 5-point lead against the attacking side. So by far we have seen defenders taking up everything in their hand to name the match into their side, but not leaving the hope behind. We can also expect any comeback from the attacking side. We are all hoping for that. The bye phase of the 6th round.
I've got your trail. Get out of my way!
We can see that attackers are stranded in the mid. This is something that we have to look up to. And getting kills, and Iqbal proving into this main player as the defending side, getting some kills, and defenders are just taking it away from the attackers again. Once again proving their technique, and shoot them has been successful taking one, but BC Logan has been logged, and now we can see it was something very close, and defenders winning the match again, making a 6-point, and in the 7th bye phase we have to see a comeback from the attackers. Otherwise it will be difficult for them to stay along, or it will be a one-sided game soon. So attackers are really in a hard side, and they have to take some actions against this. So bye phase opening to the 7th round in 5 seconds. You can see the attackers are taking a step towards the B. As the first kill coming up, McWine has just taken shell case from the attacking side, so defenders still working hard on this side, not leaving any hope for the attackers for the side, but yes, we can see Jet is low on HP, so be careful about that.
Bomb grenade out. My double's dead.
One enemy remaining.
So 4v1, and still seeing the advantage of the defenders playing on the side of the attackers. Nothing to say, but a full domination of the defending side over the attackers. That was it, and this round into the name of the defenders won. Again, same thing repeated, and coming up into the sweeping the sides of the defending side, they got 7 points into the bye phase of the 8th round. We can see a high domination of the defending side. So we are all hoping for the attackers comeback, but still we have to say it is an absolute domination, and to stay in the game along with that, we can see attackers have to take some risks and have to change in their tactics and strategies in order to stay along.
Don't get in my way.
This time we can see the players are getting a split rush. And as we said, Jet is low on his HP, and Iqbal has just taken down one from the attacking side. So making an equal point and taking it into a 4v4 fight. It is taking the dynamics of the game into another one. We can see it's a 3v3, so it's going on neck to neck. This round has been exception from the other rounds that had happened. Both the teams are getting their hands on to this equity, and let us see what they are cooking up to. Killer is already inside. Taking a split set,
planted.
and we can see he's planting in the A side. The spike has been planted as well, so carrier got killed off. There is only one remaining in the attacking side. Been successful in planting the spike. You can see God blessed has been hiding in the hell. And is taking the action. Now we can see Satan has just taken down the God blessed, and Satan is trying to defuse the spike for the defenders. Double G is defusing, and that makes the defenders winning this round, taking it to the name. And now we can see 8th round is also into the name of the defenders, taking it to a one team side win, and they are taking the dominance over the attackers. Still, now we are also hoping for the attackers to come back into the game. So into the 9th game, we should hope for something else coming happen.
Placing swarm grenade.
So the 9th round, and still dominance of the defending side with an 8 points, clearly taking a lead. All the players of the attackers are split, so they are changing their strategies. And let's see what they are bringing anew to this round. And so he uses a Fitman, and he's using a scope, 8 ball. With a Vandal in hand, Shellcake moving and getting the first. And Triple G of the defenders is being down by Shellcake with the Vandal.
Your duty is not over.
And now we can see the player Shellcake has been down, taking it
No
back.
charges left. One down.
Players are rotating in the meanwhile. In the mid-macro region, we can see Triple G, the Vandal in hand, try to get past this ball. And taking the one play, and Shubham X has taken
30
Satan.
seconds
So
left.
it's been, right now we can see as a scenario changes, it's a 4v2 fight between the defending and the technical side. Clearly we can see they are not bringing in something, but
enemy
there is
remaining.
some cruel fight coming up, and it's a 3v1.
One dead.
10 seconds left.
And Shubham is being wonderful in this round, but still not into this advantage of the attackers. Defenders taking another point and making a large part of the competitions, marking their dominance over the defending side and into the bye phase of the 10th round. So it's been past 9 matches, and still we are only seeing the dominance of one team and hoping for a comeback from the attackers. So bye phase of the 10th round soon gonna open.
We go.
We can see clearly that the attackers are still going into the B side more, and quickly finding some fights there.
Still in sight.
Couldn't get Killjoy.
Impeccable.
Killjoy's down. That was super fast, and right now we can see Max is planting the spike, and we got Max the spike planted, and it's gonna be a 2v2, and it's exciting to watch that these two teams are just taking the 10th round into a very neck-to-neck competition, and without us predicting anything that would happen. Let us see whether the defenders can defuse the spike or not. And
standing.
White is clearly into the side of the B, and Killjoy is being taken down. And it's a 1v1. Both the teams, Shubham, hype. We must say what Shubham is just floating in the one-man fight, but still not into the name. Defusal is happening, and Blue G bringing his team down to the last final rounds, and the defenders taking it the 10th round into their side, sweeping away it from the attacking side. But we must say that Shubham has been portrayed a big match against them. So far, we have seen a clear dominance and a one-sided match coming up from the defending side. So after a 10 round, we can see that the 10 points are taken by the defenders and not giving a chance for the attackers to come into the game. But as we know, we are all want to see an intense fight coming up between the two teams, so we must hope for that comeback of the ascenders. We can see the attackers are splitting up again in the map. In the mid-market region, we can see was Bao looking forward to get a shot on the enemy. And taking it, and we can see in the first 2 minutes we can get to see that defenders are still taking all the advantage that they have in their hand and putting the pressure on the attacking side, and we must
30 seconds left.
and we can see all the attacking players have been split, and Shubham with the spike in his hand rushing towards the mid, and he was getting one G's down. Shubham has been one of those standout players for the attacking side, even though they are not getting a chance, but he is being one, and fortunately Satan has just caught him, and it's been a 2v1 fight, and it's 1v1 Omen and Killjoy for the side. And now we can see defenders once again bringing in this match, taking a point of 11.
Last round before the switch.
So this is the last round before the swap. Let us hope for something that might change the destiny of this match. It's a clear 11-point lead for the defenders over the attackers.
Placing swarm grenade.
So by far, for the 11th round completed, it has been a clear one-sided domination of the defenders over the attackers, but still, it's not over. There are still tries coming up, and in the few moments we call it, the Dice Bowlers just got Shalke out of the match and playing one man down.
I've got your trail.
We can see attackers are 2 men already down, and still, but they are trying to get into the game. God bless has just taken down one player, and that's going to be some kind of this match. And defenders with all the players coming up, that means taking it into a 5v match. So there is a pressure rising up in the attacking side. They got only Omen standing for them. The side, but defenders easily won this round and taking the last round before the swap, making a point of 12.
Match point.
It's a match point, and we can see there's a twin swap as well.
Turret out.
We might hope for a comeback. So into the 13th round, the round of the swap, and now the players are just taking it in the first few matches. They are not leaving behind any scope for the other players to get it, because it's high time that defenders take their match. But still, Iqbal has got that advantage, and Iqbal proving towards one player for his team that step up.
Planted.
And Jet is already low on the HP, but still taking up 2 kills by the way, and that's down. Satan has just got Shubham. 2 players remaining for the defenders, and the attackers still with one player down, giving a 4v2 advantage for the attackers.
Placing sentry.
Last player standing.
Just one man standing for the defending side. It's always been the attackers taking the dominance, but clearly we can see his side has been off base, and the attackers attack. Team Kuro are the winners of this match, and this defeat for the defenders in this ascent has been taken down completely by the Kuro's team, so congratulations. Let's wait for the next match, so stay tuned for the rest of the updates.
GG.
Yeah, GG guys.
GG.
Bro.
So do we just leave? Like,
I don't know. Wait. Dragon Slayer?
Shall we leave or just stay here?
और जीता है खुशी नहीं हो रहा क्या?
वो अंदर ही अंदर बहुत है, टेंस भी बहुत है।
30 मिनट जीते हुए खुशी नहीं